Kev, so we spoke around how legacy antivirus is pattern-based, and now we need something that's a lot more contextual and understands threats that are kind of unknown.
Yeah.
That's obviously been an evolution. How has that evolved over time? How has it evolved from legacy into where it is today and what it needs to be?
I think based on, some of the things we talked about, the change in motivation. So traditionally, a pattern, if I detect this, I stop it, I nullify the threat, it's gone. The malicious actor's intent has changed, and that intent means that they're up to no good for longer. So they're not just going to hit you with one single strike. You've got to start to understand intent. So it's not just about pattern matching, it's about understanding behavioral techniques that an attacker's actually being able to see. It's been able to call out to threat intelligence agencies to say, we've seen this pattern of activity before, and when they did this, they would typically then move on to do this. When an attacker strives to sort of attack you, they use techniques. They use what we call TTPs, tools, techniques, and processes. And modern antivirus, modern endpoint detection and response software takes that context. So it's giving you context. It still uses an element of pattern matching. It's using machine learning to figure out what's going on. It's using protection to enable stuff like polymorphic malware. That's malware that changes its look and feel to be detected. And it's also starting to look at external threat sources to give it context. So it's no longer this sort of insulated element. It's taking a lot of machine learning, a lot of data, aggregating that together and forming a brain of intelligence that enables it to be more preemptive rather than wait for a malicious actor to drop a piece of malicious software on a desktop, for instance. Right. And those tools, right, that people are using, we're no longer dropping malicious software because we want to avoid detection, right? So what we're going to try and do is be more stealthy. And by being more stealthy, modern antivirus, modern EDR software has to be able to understand intent, context, and data.
So kind of as the attacks have evolved, the companies obviously producing this kind of software have evolved with it essentially. And now they put more tools in their armory almost to be able to defend against the attack.
Yeah, and remember the speed of attack has changed as well, right? Because of the advent of machine learning and AI, and the fact that malicious actors are getting better, they're not working as one unit anymore, they're as one individual, they're working as a big unit. They're able to deliver a payload at scale faster, and the time to actually get into an organization is reducing because there's a massive attack surface. We've come out of COVID, we're back into the new normal. The new normal has changed the security dynamic. They're leveraging a lot of different changes which enable them to make money on the back of that opportunity that's out there. Yeah. So it's a massive, massive change in terms of the speed at which things are happening, the scale at which things are happening, and the fact that modern technology needs to preempt these things.